Alice in Egypt. 14 Days of Wonder from the Nile to Petra. Alice Phillips, travel blogger and explorer at heart. Day 1. Welcome to Cairo. The warm gusts of Cairo air greeted me the moment I stepped out of the terminal at Cairo International Airport. It was like walking into a sunbeam that had stories to tell. My tour manager was waiting for me with a smile that instantly put me at ease, holding a sign with my name like a scene out of a movie. The drive into the city was a blur of honking horns, swirling dust, and a skyline dotted with minarets. Cairo pulsed with life. Motorbikes zipped between cars, and people filled every corner with a rhythm I could feel in my chest. At my hotel, I was given a refreshing welcome drink and a warm rundown of what lay ahead. Tomorrow, the pyramids. Summary of the day. That first blast of Cairo heat? It felt like the city whispering, "Get ready, I have stories for you." Day 2. Pyramids Tour. Waking up in Cairo felt surreal. Today was the day I dreamed of since childhood. After breakfast, I met my guide, and off we went to the Giza plateau. And there they were, Cheops, Chephren, and Mycerinus, the legendary pyramids. No photo or documentary could have prepared me for their scale or the aura they command. Standing at the base of the Great Pyramid, I actually teared up. Then came the Sphinx. So majestic, so mysterious, like an ancient guardian. We had a delicious Egyptian lunch, tangy, spicy, just perfect. Then headed to Saqqara to see the Djoser Pyramid. This was the first pyramid ever built, and it felt like tracing the blueprint of history itself. The step structure was striking against the desert backdrop, and the silence around it was almost sacred. Summary of the day. I touched stone that has touched the sky for 4,500 years. I'll never be the same. Day 3. Cairo City Tour. Today was all about Cairo's beating cultural heart. Their stop, the Egyptian Museum. My guide led me through room after room of gold, granite, and mummified splendor. Seeing King Tutankhamun's treasures, that iconic mask, was a moment of goosebumps. Later, in Coptic Cairo, I visited the Hanging Church. Suspended above a Roman gate, it felt like stepping into a pocket of peace in the middle of this buzzing city. The icons, the incense, the flickering candles, it stirred something ancient in me. Then off to Islamic Cairo and the vibrant chaos of Khan el-Khalili Bazaar. I lost myself in its winding alleys and colorful stalls. Perfumes, spices, trinkets. I even haggled over a brass lamp like a local. Summary of the day. Cairo's layers are endless, ancient, sacred, alive. Day 4, Aswan Tours. An early flight whisked me south to Aswan, a city that immediately felt calmer, kissed by the Nile and shaded by palms. Our first stop was the enchanting Philae Temple. Devoted to Isis and Hathor, it had a romantic energy, soft breezes, carved columns, whispers of devotion. Then to the unfinished obelisk, still rooted in the granite bedrock. The sheer scale of it was mind-bending, a project halted mid-creation, frozen in time. It made me appreciate the brilliance and ambition of the ancient Egyptians all over again. Summary of the day. Aswan slowed my heartbeat and made me listen to the river. Day 5, Abu Simbel tour. Today started in the still dark hours of morning. By 3:30 a.m., I was on the road, a breakfast box in hand, headed south through the desert toward Abu Simbel. The long drive was hypnotic. Endless sand dunes and a sky slowly turning violet, then gold, and then the temples appeared. Towering, surreal, magnificent. Ramesses II, staring down the centuries. Inside, I was dwarfed by colossal statues and vivid wall carvings. The light pouring into the inner sanctum, the precision, the power, it all left me breathless. It felt like standing in the presence of gods. Later, I boarded my Nile cruise, watching the sun melt into the river as we set sail. My cabin swayed gently, and my soul floating. Summary of the day: Abu Simbel is not just a monument, it's a thunderous declaration carved in stone.